If you participated in my little like virtual organizing practice today, you did it. Like, you did virtual organizing. So if you guys have thought at all about how you could maybe incorporate this into your business as an additional service, I want to talk about that kind of briefly tonight, because I know several people have been asking about it, and it's something that I do have a little bit of experience with. I have not really pushed it super hard in my business as like an option for new people who have found me over the past several years. I just, kind of figured at a certain point that it was something reasonable that I could offer to some of my current clients that had been like in-person clients. And then I said, hey, let's try this, let's have kind of an ongoing, like once a month, either maintenance session, or, get to a new part of your house, at your leisure. So there's a couple of reasons why this works so well for them and for you. And you guys can probably brainstorm some of those reasons yourself, but one of them is, not having to be super, physically close to them. If you have, if you guys have made a connection, they live a whole other state away, it can be something you can do together. It can be a way for them to work with you if they really like you or have heard wonderful things about you through a friend of theirs. So that's one thing. Cuts down on the amount of time that you're spending in their home, so it's like less time intensive, but you're still giving them ideas, giving them support, giving them motivation. And then third reason is it's cheaper for them, way cheaper than having you like in their home for like a package session of 8 sessions or 24 sessions. But it's got to be the right kind of client, right? So it's got to be somebody who is able and willing to be coached, like over the phone or through video or through pictures or through phone calls. Now I have a certain way that I had set it up, like as a service, like how did I market it and how did I handle the project. And the reason why I put it inside the masterclass and not as a separate how-to guide or anything like that is because I really believe that you need to have an established, thanks for all the hearts, guys. I think that you need to have an established business before you really get going with it. Like, I think that you need to feel really comfortable with your in-home processes with your clients, have a good relationship and rapport with them. Maybe start doing your virtual organizing services with 1 or 2 of your clients that you have currently, that maybe you want to suggest like a maintenance package that you do just over the phone or just by video. Again, if it's the right kind of person, somebody who's willing to do the work on their own, they just need some ideas, they need some guidance. They're like me today and just said, I know I can do this, but just tell me what to do. Like, honestly, people get to that point and they're happy, especially if they know you already and have established a relationship with you, they're happy to, pay you on an ongoing basis just to keep them motivated to like keep up the results that you guys have done together in your home, together in their home. Or as time goes on, it's something that you can publish on your website as one of the options for working with you. And so, eventually that might be something that you really want to start marketing as a way to work with you, that where you have never met the person in person at all. Also, if you are a female out there who has, made it a pretty strict rule in your business, not to work one-on-one with men in their home, this might be another option for how to expand your market. So lots and lots of reasons why this is a good thing. And last but not least, this is like the cherry on top. If you guys were listening to the Profit First conversation we talked about 2 weeks ago, as far as, calculating and figuring out, is it really weird that I just decided to pick up another pen because I didn't feel like that green blended with my outfit. Perfectionism problems. Anyway, going back to the Profit First conversation, when we talked about the ways that different services break down and how much money that you're making in your business, virtual organizing has a lot less overhead cost. Okay, so if you are a person who is currently working another full-time job or another part-time job, or there is any other reason why you cannot take more in-home clients, but you do have the ability to text and email a client during the day, whatever you're doing, doesn't matter. This could be a great option for you to still be making money in your organizing business, or if there's any other reason why you just want to expand your services without actually leaving your house. And if you think that you would be good at that, this is something you really need to get in on now. So that was just kind of a short explanation. Let me see what I was going to say about that. Why you should offer this. I gave you some reasons. There are a lot more reasons. yes, the how to do it, like break down like how I, it's you're essentially becoming a project manager from a distance for your client. I break down how I do that, and I'm adding all that information to the MC. Okay, Vicky says, virtual organizing would also be a good option if you had to step back, if you needed a break from the physical work, for example, maternity leave. That is a perfect reason. Yes. And eventually, if you're growing your business and you, like Vicky said, don't want to do as much as the physical work, but you could be more of like the lead professional organizer, like you're the one going and doing, making the sales, doing the marketing, you do some virtual organizing, maybe you do an organizing session here or there that, you really love the client or whatever, but then you have other subcontractors working for you. That it's kind of like, it's just a great way to build on what you're already offering and offer people other options. Okay, Misty says, I'm excited to know our skills can be utilized in multiple scenarios. Yes, ma'am. And think about it this way, like, when I said earlier that I mean, any professional organizer, but especially me, I know myself, I'm willing to admit this to you. It's not like, I wasn't born a completely organized person. I feel like I taught myself organizing and minimalism as a way to calm me. And so I do feel passionate about teaching that to other people or helping other people feel the benefits of it. But at the same time, my real, part of my real passion, and this goes back to what Vayana just said, part of my real passion is just about the business side of this. And so I also want to, it's very important to me that you guys know that it's not just about like giving it away, because all of us probably feel that way. Like we'd be so happy to help people and we almost feel guilty charging for it because we would just give away our expertise and, want to, you just want to help people and that's fabulous too. But I also am like, I want to help you guys make money from this because people are willing to pay for it. Absolutely. Okay, Marissa says, virtual organizing is also a great idea for those of us living in small rural towns. That is absolutely right. Okay, Vayana says that is such a useful and helpful way to do this, especially while homeschooling 3 boys who have many field trips. So yes, I love that idea. That's wonderful. So I think that once you, have your business going and you have, I do think that you need to have, a solid base of having had some clients, because you need to know kind of, I think you need to get your feet wet and experience multiple types of personalities, hopefully not all in one person, right? But multiple types of personalities, what it's like to organize with them or for them, because one of the most important things about being an organizer is not that you go and teach everybody your way. Some organizers are like that. I'm not like that. I believe in helping find the right way for the person. And so in order to be really good at that, you need to work with a variety of different kinds of people. And then I think once you've done that, you can take that and translate it into, awesome Skype calls, awesome photo, Pinterest boards, the way that you work with your client. It's customizable. It will vary by person and by personality. But once you get how to do it and how to sell it and how to manage the project, it's a really easy way to add another source of income to your business. Vayana says, I just think that it's so amazing how willing you are to share all this. It definitely takes someone with a big heart. Thank you, and you're welcome. And I am happier than I have ever been in my whole life sharing this. Trust me, I'm thrilled.